Hi there folks, my name is The Reaper, and in today's video I'm going to be taking a look at my top 10 favourite songs in video games. So for this list, a few ground rules. Firstly, there's going to be no licensed music. These are only going to be songs found purely in video games. And on top of that, as with any top 10 list, this is just my personal preference, and I'm only going to be choosing songs from games that I myself have played in the past. There's going to be thousands of songs that people could choose from for this sort of list. These are just my top 10, so there's going to be a lot that didn't make the cut. And this is not going to be the same as anyone else's list. So this is just personally my top 10 all-time favourite songs in video games. So, got the rules underway? Let's get on with it. Coming in at the number 10 spot, we have the Worms Armageddon theme. The Worms game is made by Team 17, featured fully destructible maps, fun and interesting weapons, and are a fantastic way to dick your friends over at every possible opportunity. When the second game in the series launched for the PS1, it had a fantastic opening soundtrack. Coming in at number 9, we have the Battlefield Heroes theme. Now the great thing about this theme is that it starts off like all the other Battlefield games, being quite serious and militaristic. However, it eventually breaks out into one of the catchiest whistling soundtracks I've ever heard. If you whistle this around someone who's played the game, they're pretty much bound to recognise it immediately. Coming in at number 8, we have Skyrim Dragonborn. When Skyrim came out in 2011, Bethesda reimagined the Elder Scrolls theme to suit the Nords. It does a great job of building up the tension, and the choir does an excellent job of doing the Dragonborn's theme. In at number 7, we've got the Team Fortress 2 theme. When TF2 was released as part of the Orange Box back in 2007, it was met with critical acclaim. Partly this was due to its great soundtrack. Valve has since released other great songs along with the Beat the Class videos, however the original is probably still the most recognisable. Coming in at number 6, we have the Blood Bowl theme. Now Blood Bowl had a very rocky launch when it was first released, however pretty much everyone agreed that its opening music was pretty awesome. Coming in at the number 5 spot, we've got The Witcher 3's title theme. The Witcher 3 is not only a contender for Game of the Year, it's also one of the best made RPGs of all time. The soundtrack is one key aspect of that. In at number 4 is the Timesplitters 2 theme. Timesplitters 2 was a cult classic first-person shooter of the PS2 generation. We hope if Timesplitters Rewind ever comes to fruition that the music will be just as good as this. Entering the top 3 spot, we've got the Icarus theme from Deus Ex Human Revolution. When this game finally dropped in 2011, people were not disappointed by the results. The Icarus theme perfectly encapsulates the cyberpunk feel of the game. Coming in at the number 2 spot, we've got the Full Force Forward theme from Payday II. This is a brilliant song to have in the background during a loud heist. Coming in at the number 1 spot, we've got the Vermilion City theme from the Pokemon games. Many prefer the original, my personal favourite iteration is the one from Fire Red and Leaf Green. Pretty much every 90s Pokemon fan remembers this theme. It invokes memories of Lieutenant Surge, the SS Anne, and knowing that somewhere 18 years later, they're still laying the groundwork for that building. So that's my list of top 10 favourite songs in video games. If you enjoyed watching the video, a like or subscribe goes a long way to helping out the channel. If you want to discuss your own favourite songs in games, or any just feedback or comments, please do so below in the comments section, and I'll see you next time.